Hey guys, and today we'll be looking at the TONIFE. Well, I guess that's how you pronounce it. TONIFE. Squirrel. I know it's a Chinese knife and quite an expensive one at that. But the specs that it brings to the table is quite interesting and I quite like it. So I thought I'd share with you today. I just did some fancy string work here. I don't know if you call it fancy, but anyway. This is some Dyneema 1.8 line, Arboris line. Threw it on with an adjustable line lock here. But anyway, back to the knife. I was looking for something really tiny that I could throw in my emergency kit that would be durable enough that I could trust in the event of an emergency. So I didn't really like folders because, well, I know there's some really good folders out there, but to get a robust folder, you need a little bit of extra weight. So that's why I started looking online and I came up with this. So it's made by TONIFE, T-O-N-I-F-E. And this is the Squirrel. It's a tiny little knife, but the main thing is it is full Tang. All the way to the back. Ergonomics is actually quite good. You can grip it really well. My hands are not exactly small, but because of this nice cutout here, your thumb and finger go there. There's some nice jimping up here. You can see that. 3 divots there to make some nice jimping. So you can really get some good cutting power. You can whittle sticks, split a little bit of wood. You could arguably even baton with this. I've batoned little thumb-sized sticks down to make some kindling. And yeah, this is G10 liners. Let's be careful, it is quite sharp. And it is made from 7CR17. On the website and online it says 7CR18 MOV, but over here, if I could get it to focus a little bit, I should not touch the edge too much. Can I get it in? Well, it says Squirrel and 7CR17 MOV there, if you can pick it up in the video. Yep, something like that. Anyway, and what's really cool is it already comes with its own Kydex sheet. So this is proper Kydex, it's not plastic or something like that. So retention is perfect, 100%, but I did put a little Dutch hook there to loop and hook on the handle in the event of packing, so that there is zero chance of the knife falling out. That's just for packing use, and I don't know, just put it there. It weighs, you know, Dutch hooks weigh point something of a gram or something like that. It's ridiculously light, counts for nothing. So yeah, a few specs on the knife. It has an overall length of, what is this now? 119 millimeters by 20 millimeters. The blade is 43 millimeters long, and in imperial, that's like 4 5/8 of an inch overall, 1 3/4 inch long blade. It has 5 millimeter thickness, so it is quite significant. It is quite robust, and it has a G10 scales, as I mentioned, and a Kydex sheet. The really cool thing about this is, well, without all this additional stuff that I put on, it only weighs like 40 grams. So that's like 1.4 ounces, which is really impressive. But once I've put on all this other bits and bobs and stuff like that, sorry about that, knocked the camera, it still comes in at just, wait, that's not right. Let me get the tray. I think I'm touching the sides. Already that. All right, so gosh, let's do this now. Yep, so even with all of that, it's like 55.5 grams, or still under 2 ounces. So it's a really good option for something you just toss in your emergency pack and just leave it there. And if you are caught in a pinch, I mean, if you're in a survival situation, you're not going to be building a big blazing bonfire. You're going to be looking at minimal calorie expenditure. So you're going to be going for little smaller bits of wood and all that. So I don't know, having a knife that's robust enough to process all that little bits, maybe even set up little traps, I think this will do the job. I've used it out in camp a little bit here and there just to practice with it. It's really good. Pricing is high, to be honest. It's like anything from $15 to $17 shipped, inclusive, from China. But thus far, I haven't found anything of this size. I know CRKT makes something similar, but it's a little bit longer. And it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So that's why I settled on the Squirrel. And thus far, edge retention and ease of maintenance of the edge has been good. Nothing worse than anything else you'd find in this price range. They have a few, and it comes in many colors like red, green, tan. I think tan, blue, and black. The back needs a little bit of work to make it totally square so that it can throw a spark on a ferro rod. But other than that, I think it's a really good knife. And it being this small, it can easily fit in any pack. Yeah, so do consider it. I know a lot of people have an aversion to things coming out of China. Yes, most of the things are crap, honestly. Not very good at all. But once in a while, a company that tries to up its game and do something a little bit different and make something a little bit good. And it's proof that it doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter who you are. If you put your mind to it, you can do something good and of high quality. That goes for products, that goes for work, that goes for personal. So yeah, TONIFE is one of those brands, I think. I've had this knife for a number of years now, maybe, what, 3-4 years? And it stood up. I mean, the G10 in the front here got a bit whacked up and all that. You might have seen it. But overall, it's lasted quite well. No delamination. Everything is still perfect. Fit and finish is really good. There's no gaps whatsoever. Kydex sheet is made really well. Retention is good. They pinched it down here just right to give it the hold it needed. Has a little nice branding here. Rivets have held in place. Never popped, never anything. Yeah, so you pay what you get for, I guess. That's why they're charging that much. It's not like one of those cheap China knives which like cost $5. 17 bucks ship, 15 bucks ship, whatever it is, but you get something good, at least in my view. So yeah, if you're okay with things coming out of China and looking for something good, in this form factor, especially the Squirrel, is quite an option. So guys, let me know what you think. If anybody else has used a TONIFE knife and what you found in it, what model y'all are using. I know their range is not that wide, but they've been around until today. I can still find them available online. So that means they are a company that's doing at least a decent work, and there's a demand for their product, and they're still selling, and they're still afloat. So let me know what you think. And as always, comments below, feedback, and until the next video, guys, thank you for watching. Cheers.